All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. I hope you all had a fantastic Monday and you're ready for some Leeds United transfer news. But as always, guys, before we do get into the transfer news, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 500 likes. Like I said in yesterday's video, the support has been mental. So let's get down there and smash 500 likes on this. Also, subscribe if you are new. I kindly jokingly said, let's hit 11.4K tonight, and we did. Let's try and hit 11.5K. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to subscribe. 1, 2, and 3. And today, comment if you could sign any striker, realistic, let me know who in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into the Leeds United transfer news. So, talking of strikers, Leeds have bid for an unnamed striker. We do know that obviously Leeds United need strikers. So, the Yorkshire Evening Post have reported that Leeds United have made a bid for an unnamed striker. Farker and Leeds need a man who can score goals. Obviously, Bamford's out, Joseph's out. Who else is out? Bamford, Joseph, Rutter has just only returned, obviously, and Joffy's not cutting the mustard at all. So Leeds United do need a main man who can score goals in the Championship, and Leeds have bid for one. So this is according to Graham Smith, the Yorkshire Evening Post, our most reliable journalists inside the club. So the names being chucked about are so far Cameron Archer from Aston Villa, Oli Mcburnie, Tom Cannon from Everton, and Antonio from West Ham. I heard a link about Chris Wood as well. For me, Cameron Archer would be the best fit for Leeds United. Quick, pacey on loan at Borough last year. He looked fantastic. Maybe we need someone to play alongside him. I personally said yesterday we need about 6 or 7 more signings. So I would, he could play next to Bamford, I guess, if Bamford's fit. But yeah, Cameron Archer for me looks the top dollar. He looks decent. And yeah, I know a lot of other teams are liking the look of him, like Sheffield United. And I can't remember what the other team was linked with Cameron Archer, but Leeds United have put a bid in for an unnamed striker. I wonder who it is. It might not be any of these. These are just the names being chucked around at Leeds United. So Cameron Archer, Oli Mcburnie, Tom Cannon, or Antonio. Who would you pick? Or just let me know any striker you want or any player you want. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, for me, I do believe Archer would be the best fit. Yeah, young, pacey, can play on the back line. Someone who knows where the back of the net is, and that's what we've been missing. So yeah, Leeds United have bid for an unnamed striker, but who's it going to be? Obviously, that will come out in the next few days. I'm excited. Finally some good news coming out of Leeds United. What is this? Back-to-back good news. Glen Kamara is back on the radar for Leeds. Again, this is according to the Yorkshire Evening Post. Graham Smith again said, Leeds need a new central midfielder, and looks like we are going for the out-of-favour Rangers midfielder Glen Kamara. I know I said back-to-back good news. How good's Glen Kamara? I can't really say. I haven't watched him too much. He's a decent baller. He used to play in the Arsenal Academy. Not a bad player. Apparently, the move is more advanced than people think. I put down here, don't know too much about him, but we do need numbers and we need midfielders. So I wouldn't be fully against Glen Kamara. A lot of people are saying he's not good. A lot of people are saying he's Finnish. And I say, yeah, that's his nationality. And so, yeah, it looks like Leeds United could be going back in for Glen Kamara. He's out of favour at Rangers. I think he's missed a lot of preseason. I don't believe he started their first game of the season. I could be entirely wrong there, though. Let me know in the comments down below. You guys always like to anyway. Next up, the 49ers are aiming to retain Tyler Adams and Sinisterra. Obviously, we've known this since the start. They similarly said they want to try and keep on to Harrison and also Gnonto, and that's gone a bit crazy. But Cini was unavailable for the last game against Birmingham, and Adams is supposedly injured, even though he passed a medical at Chelsea, apparently. The latest links that Feyenoord were back in for Sinisterra, but these rumours are far from the mark, according to Graham Smith, so there's no real evidence there. Obviously, he still could go, but Leeds United want to keep onto the Colombian winger. Like Farkas said, there was a different situation going on between Sinisterra and the Gnonto situation. I think Gnonto turned around and just said, I don't want to be here. Cini, he kind of said that he doesn't want to play because he doesn't want a thingy an injury. To me, it's both the same. I still think it's awful behaviour from professional footballers, but either way, if we keep on to Sinisterra, obviously that is a bit of a bigger boost. And same with Tyler Adams, who obviously has been taking a keen interest by a lot of teams, including Brighton, who have just sold Caicedo to Chelsea. So they'll be looking for a central midfielder replacement, and Adams is definitely on their cards. They want to keep Tyler Adams. He's supposedly still injured, but they do, the 49ers plan to keep on to both of them. And how good would that be for Leeds United? That would be actually, Ampadu, Adams, Sinisterra. We could start building if we brought in Cameron or any striker. So we're starting to look like more of a team if that could happen. But yeah, that's the 49ers aim, to keep on to the American and the Colombian. Next up, it's rumored that Willy Gnonto U-turn. So obviously the whole situation is he's gone onto the bus, about to go onto the bus to Birmingham, and he goes, I don't feel like I can travel. I don't want to play for Leeds United anymore. But according to certain reports, Willy Gnonto is set to stay at Leeds United, as the 49ers remain adamant that Gnonto will not be sold. And he could be back playing Leeds United football. I just don't know how this is going to go down well with the fan base. I think it's broken between Leeds fans and Willy Gnonto's refused to play for the shirt. Leeds fans were chanting, if you don't want to be here, then F off. That's what they were saying. They were chanting it. Refuse to play for I can't remember what we said. Either way, Willy Gnonto, it could be a U-turn, or maybe he's just not getting his way. So he's like, oh, okay, I guess I've got to stay here. Either way, we take Willy Gnonto for his ability, but the attitude stinks for a 19-year-old. I'm not happy with him. But either way, it could be a U-turn. He could be staying at Leeds United, or Everton are the team that like him as well. Same with Villa now. Villa like the look of Willy Gnonto. But I think these two are just the safe clubs to put out there when it comes to reports, Everton and Aston Villa. It seems that way, especially with someone who has confirmed a signing for Everton today. It's Jack Harrison. He's confirmed season-long loan today at Everton. Obviously, we spoke about that yesterday. It was a debate. Where was he going? Everton and Villa. And I told you guys yesterday he'd be off to Everton. And today it has been confirmed he is. I don't want to say good luck to him necessarily. People are saying he earned his move. Don't believe that at all. Going gets tough and he's not here. That's how I see it. That's literally how I see these players. I don't see it as, oh, fair play, go get your move. I see it as, we're in the championship now. Help us get back. And he hasn't. Jack Harrison confirmed a season-long loan today at Everton. He will do good there, but he might just do his same inconsistent self, where he looks like England worthy for 3 games, and then he doesn't even look League One worthy for the next 3. So hope he finds some form out there, and I guess good luck to him a bit. And last but not least, Dallas is still injured, but he says all he wants to do is get back and play for Leeds United. What is that? A player that actually wants to play for Leeds United because he probably doesn't have a loan clause in his contract. And quickly just going back to contract situations with the loan clauses, the relegation clauses, Jack Harrison signed a contract in April. That was a month away before we got relegated, pretty much on the cards that we were going to get relegated. And there was still a relegation clause in there. What was Orta thinking? An absolute disgrace. I do not know. I mean, I've never heard anything like this with this whole contract situation. It's an absolute palaver. It's awful. Like, what is that? That is awful. Like, we know we're going to go down. We'll give you a relegation clause anyway, but just sign 3 years so it looks good for us. Just looks awful. I think it just reflects awfully on the club. Orta, Rads have left us in the shit, and we need to somehow scoop out of it using all our shovels and sign some players and keep on to some key names. So just to wrap up some Leeds United transfer news for today, Leeds have bid for an unnamed striker. Is it Cameron Archer, Oli Mcburnie, Tom Cannon, Antonio, Chris Wood, other names being flying around? Who do you want? Let me know in the comments down below. Glen Kamara is back on the radar for Leeds. We need a midfielder. Would you bring in him? 49ers aim to retain Adams and Sinisterra. Willy Gnonto U-turn. Would you like him to play again, or is just the bridge has been burnt between you and Willy Gnonto? Let me know in the comments down below. Jack Harrison has confirmed a season-long loan today at Everton. Happy for him, or do you just not care? And Dallas wants to play for Leeds United, but unfortunately he is still injured and he will miss out on internationals with Northern Ireland. Guys, you guys have been excellent as always. Be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 500 likes. Also subscribe if you're new. Comment all things today that I've said. Which striker do you want to see signed for Leeds United? Without further ado, I've been Oli Ward, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery.